Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Fratello Talks. I'm your host Nacho, and today I'm joined by my colleagues
RJ
and
Lex.
And today we're going to be taking on a little bit of a budget challenge. So we're going to be building a collection of at least 3 watches with a budget of 15,000 euros. It doesn't mean that it's a budget. It doesn't mean like, oh, budget challenge, spend as little money as possible.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No, not at all. Not at all. We're giving ourselves a very hypothetical 15,000 euros, and we're going to build a watch collection. Another thing to note is that we're going to be selecting watches that are available at retail today. Yeah, at least that was the memo. You guys got all good.
No discounts.
No one gets to cheat. No
discounts.
cheating.
No second.
No
hand.
discounts. Exactly. And if you
and
go,
this is the start of our watch collection. So
I suppose
you don't take into consideration the stuff you already have. You have quite a few watches, I believe.
Yeah.
No, this would
but
be
you
like
don't
if
have
you had
any.
to,
3 or 4.
If you had to start from scratch with 15K in your pocket, this is what you would immediately buy. Not food and shelter or anything. You would buy these 3 watches. That
I have to make a disclaimer because I think the concept is wrong.
Is it?
You don't go with 15K in your pockets to a shop. Oh, now I'm going to buy 3 watches.
Course,
so I think it's a process.
It's a
you
but
buy
it's
one first, then
definitely.
2 days later you buy a second. Or months or
But
years.
if we had to do it, this is how we would. But first, let's do a wrist check first. RJ, what's on your wrist today?
I'm wearing my bracket.
Very nice.
That's
how
tradition.
That's in French, right?
Yeah, it's French bracket.
It's breguet for those who don't understand French.
Yeah, and hand-wound model in yellow gold.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice. And Lex, what is on your wrist today?
My Grand Seiko SBGX 341.
Perfect.
Boom.
Perfect.
I think I said it correctly. Yeah, the tough quartz
The
one.
audience will let us know.
40 millimeter.
Freshly
serviced
from the
and
spa.
updated, and already got some new scratches, of course.
Nice.
But
That's the beauty of
that's all okay. But I'm very
Saratsu
happy
on,
that it's
Saratsu
back.
off.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
exactly.
Perfect. Yeah, and I am wearing my Tudor Pelagos FXD, which hints at one of the potential picks that I have on my list. So not to give the game away, but
I have no idea what's on your list, but maybe we can bet your Pelagos that you have a Tudor on the list.
I'm not making that bet. I'm not making that bet. But this is what I'm wearing. It's the watch I probably wore the most last year, and already it's making inroads at achieving that for this year as well. But yeah, I really dig it, and so perfect. Let's get started. Should we do
an app these days to track what I'm wearing?
I saw that on Instagram.
It's called Wrist Track.
Okay, little plug.
No spun, but. Yeah, it's a bit of a nerdy thing. You can also do it in Excel, which is perhaps even more nerdy. But there's an app on your iPhone, and per day you can add the watch you were wearing. So at the end of the year, I know which watch I wore the most, because last year was a bit of a gamble.
And then then the watch wins an award.
It wins a prize.
Well, you transfer all the information from the app into your Excel sheet.
Right.
And then at some point when you're reaching the end of your life, you're able to know which one.
I will do it for 1 year and see what
on the app. It'll be interesting.
In the app,
Okay. Interesting. We'll check back in to see how it's going.
December 31st.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's interesting.
All right. So should we get started and go just kind of take turns, or should we each go through our
maybe
collection?
maybe that's nice. How many watches do you have on your list?
You could only have 3.
It was
there was a minimum.
3.
Oh, 3.
Okay. Me too.
I have 3
I like
as
to
well.
do the bare minimum.
No, but
Perfect.
then we can kind of take turns.
Yeah.
Okay. But what watch would you buy if you had 15K to spend on one watch?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then I'll.
Because that, I think,
it would be the start of a collection.
Yeah, you have
like
15K
the one
in your
thing
pockets
that
now.
you splurge it, you don't spread it. You just, then I would probably
no discount. You go to them.
No discount.
Where they don't give discount.
It's still. I think it still takes a little bit of. Okay. What I'm gonna. It could be. It probably would be a Rolex.
But would you buy one watch for 15? If you have 15K now to spend,
It doesn't have to be your one watch. It
you
would
can
just
buy
be
another one later on.
Yeah, okay, but now you have. Yeah, but then it's also a starting point. It's a starting
Yeah,
point.
you have 50. You want to buy a watch? You go to the city center here in The Hague.
Yeah.
Sheep and lemon, and then what?
Hublot, no.
You've been mowing lawns, you've been delivering newspapers.
But actually, that's also, of course, that's how it went. That's when I saved money.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how the cookie crumbles. You save money, then you buy. I do like this thought experiment of spreading the 15K around.
You keep stalling us.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. I would probably how much is the? No, I don't like the new Dweller. Damn it. I would probably buy a bike. No, you can't. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll check back in. Let's think about it while we do the show. We're very professional, so we can actually do that, and then we'll circle back around at the end and say which one it is. Unless you have yours.
I have mine.
What would you buy for 15?
For 15, I would either buy the Rolex Datejust in gold steel with the Wimbledon dial. It's 14.8, so it leaves me 200 for getting candy and a drink.
Candy and a drink. Who is Candy?
I don't know yet, but it sounds good, eh?
You buy candy and drink.
To buy candy and drink.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Continue.
Cartier Louis Cartier tank. Tank Louis Cartier, and in gold. Because that one is also 14 point something.
You know what's interesting?
Usually also money for a date with candy and a drink.
Yeah, definitely. The interesting thing is I have a Cartier on my list. I squeezed that in. So
I didn't manage to do that.
A little bit of
so the other two are Swatch and a Casio. It was also an option, by the way. Didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Could have done that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's interesting choices. I don't know how much that titanium Yachtmaster is.
More.
It's over 15 now.
Retail.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but that's a really
that
good
would have
choice.
been that could have been a good one. Anyway, let's get on with our picks. RJ, what is your first pick, and how much does it set you back from your 15?
That's a tough one. Speedmaster Professional has a light.
Who could have predicted this?
7.7.
7.7. Okay, yeah. You keep track. 7.7.
7.7, and that's
classic Speedy.
I think if you're building a collection,
nice,
at least you have to try it once. Get a Speedmaster. You can also buy a Submariner, I guess, but you can't. But I think I still would go for the Speedmaster Professional.
It's a solid choice, and especially the current generation. It's great with that bracelet.
Really good watch. You can swim with it. Yes, you can swim. A lot of comments will pop up.
Yep.
You can swim with it these days, and good movement. Yeah, I like it. It's a cool watch.
Cool. All right, that's a solid choice. So you're 7.7.
7.7.
Out. Okay.
Yes.
Lex, what is your first choice?
What I try to do is actually build like a foundation of watches. So one dress watch and two more all-rounders, and then
that as well.
One I specifically want to use for one purpose. I will reveal what that is later. And one more all-rounder for you can wear with a t-shirt, and in the weekend you can go
or on a date with Candy.
I don't think Candy would appreciate it.
Let's leave Candy out of this.
So, and then I also try to kind of spread the money, but that proved a little bit more difficult than I thought, but it's still managed.
To split it evenly.
Yeah, but my first choice is, so I first went for, I looked for a dress watch, and I found the Cartier Tank American large model.
Mm-hmm. In platinum.
In steel.
In steel, okay.
So it's the 44.4 long, 24.4 wide, and it's quite thin actually. It's 8.6 millimeter thick.
That's a good one.
So it's a good one. There's an automatic movement inside.
Yep.
I love it. It has two hands, which I also really like with a dress watch.
So these days, it doesn't have a date.
Nope.
Which is nice.
So two blued sword shaped hands, and it's 6,800, which is, I think, quite a bit of money for that watch. But we recently had it at the office.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a nice one.
It's nice. It's I think so. Not the Louis Cartier in gold.
No.
But a steel. I think a steel Tank American is a solid choice as a dress watch.
What I don't like about it is that it's an automatic. Is it automatic?
Yeah, it's an automatic.
I don't like rectangular watches with an automatic movement somehow.
I know. I get it. I also prefer a reverso with a shape movement. But of course, a reverso is a little bit out of budget if you want to. You can get one, but then you have to fill the list with two G-Shocks. So and I also I would have preferred a manual wound movement inside, but
you have to pay more for those.
Exactly.
Cartier.
So wait a minute.
No.
A gold Tank Louis Cartier large model I'm talking about is about as expensive as a steel new Reverso.
Yeah. Yeah. They certain. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get the tank.
But it doesn't flip.
You can flip it yourself.
That's true.
No,
You
but
wear it backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to sell it.
No,
Immediately.
No. Don't
It's
do
easier to flip the
easy to flip the washer.
it's easier to flip the reverse.
Yeah.
It's made for it.
Oh, yeah. That were the physical flip. Oh, we're still thinking
No,
about
the
the
other
monetary
flip is
flip.
going to be harder. That's not going to.
Anyway.
Okay.
It's not going to flip.
So,
What's your pick?
Yeah, so my first pick. So I have. Oh yeah, I went down. So I did my list, and I thought about doing what you did, Lex. And then I immediately abandoned that idea of having a dress watch. I've gone for a completely monotonous in sort of style kind of thing. But hey, it's 3 watches that I really like, and this is how I would spend my money. So it's my it's my list. So I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
The first option well, we'll get there when we get there. But the first option takes me a little bit over budget, which is, but only by 80 euros. Only by 80 euros.
Sorry.
No? Okay. So I'll stick within budget. And then in the end, I'll tell you what that ideal 3-watch thing would be. But it takes me over budget by 80 bucks.
Where did you get the 80 euros from?
You can,
you
get it from me. It's fine.
Perfect. Thank you, Lex. Thanks. Yeah. If any of you guys are under budget,
I am a little under budget. So you can
negotiate.
Do
we
it.
can work something out. Perfect. So my first pick is actually the Omega Seamaster Professional 300M, the latest version with a small wave dial on the mesh bracelet.
The black one.
Oh, that's cool.
Black one. Just the classic one. It's kind of the spiritual successor without sword hands of my 2254.
Yeah.
And I think it looks great. We had it in the office. I didn't actually really wear it all that much, but it was just a fantastic watch.
Yeah.
Looks great. Probably my favorite modern Omega Seamaster reference available in the catalog today. So that's 7,200 euros out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So we're all very close with the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around 7-ish.
Yeah.
It gets it'll get interesting towards round 3 where we see where we've done with the last
Scraping the barrel.
with the leftovers.
I thought of the Silver Surfer, but I just couldn't fit it in my budget.
Yeah.
Okay.
So RJ, what is your second pick?
I will spend 5,200.
Okay.
Any guesses?
It's a Tudor.
No.
No.
For 5,200.
5,200
On that.
Breitling Avenger?
No. Okay, I will tell it, right? Because this doesn't lead to anything. Grand Seiko.
What did you find for 5,200?
SBGM221, as everyone knows.
Could you please paint a picture?
It's the round Grand Seiko on a strap with a bit of an ivory or creamish dial with the GMT hand.
Oh, with a blue GMT hand.
Quite of a classic.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
Because I think for the same amount or a little bit less, you have the SBGW 301. Is that 301? It's the successor of the 231, I think. But I thought for the same money, you have one with the GMT hand, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So it's not really a dress watch, but you can use
what's
it as a dress
what's
watch.
the movement inside?
I don't know the caliber, but it's a 9. I guess it's a 9S80.
It's a high beat.
I think it might.
6.
It's a previous generation high beat.
I think they still make it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a. It's not the new ones. Not
all right.
9SA. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's a 9S80 something. I think. Cool. Yeah.
Solid choice.
Yeah, I think it was a cool watch.
It's like a dressy GMT.
With a GMT. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Solid choice. Lex, what is your second pick?
Yeah, that's a watch I'm going to use a lot, and I know that. Okay, it's not a foundation for everyone, so it's my foundation of a watch collection. But this is something I actually really desire. It's the Tudor Pelagos FXD chronograph, the cycling edition for 5,550 euros. It's the carbon fiber one with the fabric strap. I also like the fact that that it's a chronograph. This was a little bit of a complication in the foundation of my.
It's a complication in the foundation.
Which is really bad. You don't want that if you're trying to sell it. But anyway,
good Lord.
But I know I'm going to wear that a lot, and I already had a little bit of experience with it.
No.
I
cycling
liked it.
is something that's very much in your field of interest.
The movement is good and everything, and it's a fun watch to wear, and I think it also looks good. It's completely different from the dress watch.
Yeah,
it's also completely different from my last pick. But
those two are literal polar opposites. If you put that Cartier and that Tudor next to each other, they could not be more different.
No, exactly.
Which is nice. That's kind of what you want, range in your collection.
Yeah, that's definitely...
it's not what I did.
Oh, no. So you already
told her. is very much so. Remember the first one, Seamaster Professional, right? The second one is the Tudor Pelagos FXD GMT.
Oh, the new one. Yeah. With the busy bezel.
With the busy bezel, with the 24-hour bezel. Would I rather it be a dive bezel? Sure, but I already have a diver, so it doesn't need to be. It's more also just like an all-round watch that you can do whatever you want with, and you have the added benefit of the GMT. That is 4,630 euros.
So you have a watch to dive in your local waters, and now you also have a watch to dive within... different time zone waters.
To sort of you could call
you
that
have a dive watch and a travel watch.
Yeah, it's a dive ready watch. Not exactly a dive watch without the countdown bezel.
Yeah,
but, then we're getting into semantics there.
You can still get into
for sure
water with that one.
Yeah, but that's my two picks in this. Oh no, sorry, no. That actually, this is the one that breaks the rules. This is the one that breaks the rules if we go this way. Actually...
You have to master the rules first. Huh?
This is where we break the rules. If we don't break the rules, right, it would be the Longines Spirit Zulu Titanium GMT.
I like that. Okay. But
because
am I lending you money now in the end?
If
or
you're
not?
lending me money, yes, then I go for the FXD GMT.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't lend me money,
and then it's the Longines.
If you decide to spend it on candy, then I have to go with the
hard.
I have to go with the I have to go with the Longines then, because that comes in 130 euros below. Because we're talking about just an 80 euro over budget, right? So it's not much, right? So this is that would
How
be
much is the Longines?
The Longines is 4,500.
And the Tudor?
Tudor is 4,630.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alternatively, I could then change my first pick for the regular Omega Seamaster, right? The standard one that's been around since 2018. That's 6.2 on rubber. I would go for the white dialed black bezeled version on rubber. That's 6.2. And then I could get the Tudor Pelagos FXD GMT.
But what do you want?
No, but you should...
So these are just alternatives. That would then give a different budget.
Oh man, that's a complicated list.
It's getting complicated.
As a matter of fact, that Seamaster, I prefer that on rubber.
Yeah, me too.
Not the mesh.
The problem is that then you have no watches with a bracelet, but that's not really that important to me. So it's all good. But anyway, so that's my second pick plus a little bit of finagling to get the price just right. Okay. And now we get to the final picks.
I just realized I did it wrong.
Oh.
Are you over budget?
No, not at all. I still have some money for candy, but I think you would start buying the cheapest watch, and now I end up with the cheapest watch.
But I think what we all naturally did.
No. No. If I look at my list, I could see myself buying the first.
But I think usually, if you buy your first watch, you are a bit cautious.
Yeah, true.
You spend I don't know what's left, 2,000 something, and then you go up.
No, yeah. Okay.
It's not supposed to be a realistic scenario.
You can also play this YouTube video backwards.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Let's do 2 times speed.
Yeah. At first, I thought I would go with the Nomos Orion 301. But then I changed my thoughts and I thought, think globally, act local. And buy a R1 Submarine.
Oh yeah.
From Tom.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because that's also a bit of a diver's watch thing. And that was missing in my list of a sports chrono, kind of a dress watch. And The Orion is also a kind of a dress watch, I would say.
More so, yeah.
And I like it. But the area is not bad either. I think
your
Submarine is
watch,
quite nice. Holiday watch, yeah.
Low prof didn't quite fit. So then you
and
go with
this watch is, I think, 1,950 euros. So I'm left with enough money to lend you.
Awesome.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's nice.
Perfect.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Then the 80 over budget works out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
You have to pay back with interest, though.
I know. I understand that.
And with a black
I
dial.
wouldn't expect.
Because Tom is offering it with different kind of dials. There's also a brown dial and so on. Just a black dial.
Nice.
Yeah. Reminds me of those Glashütte watches.
Yeah, definitely.
The CQ?
Yeah. Also a nice watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
But doesn't fit the budget.
No. It blows the budget a bit.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a solid lineup. So then you have the classic Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch.
Yeah.
You have
Grand Seiko.
the Grand Seiko GMT, and you have a little dive watch from Erin. That's a really nice trio of watches.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, what I thought, my initial idea was to do two like major brands, or and then do one micro brand, and then later I thought, but if you start a collection, micro brands are normally not your first pick. You need a little bit of experience, maybe, especially if you get into the 2,000 euro plus category.
Definitely, yeah.
So, so I let that idea go. I agree with RJ that actually the cheapest watch on the list is probably the one you would start with. And in this case, in my case, it would actually work because the cheapest watch on my list is a 2,450 euro Oris. It's the Akis Date Upcycle 41.5 millimeter. So you get a dive watch
with the colorful dials,
with
right?
With the recycled what is it? PET plastic. So you have so you have a completely unique dial. You have a ceramic bezel. You have a steel bracelet. So it's also nice to have in the collection. You have like a watch with a bracelet. It's a solid brand. It has a Celita movement.
Nice and
you can do almost everything with it. I think it's for a lot of people, Oris is a starting point of watch collecting. So if you would start with the Oris and then maybe go a little bit dressier and then buy something a little bit more specialized because you want to go cycling, I think the Oris is a solid choice.
Over the recent release, not the Miss Piggy, but the Oris Diver without 65.
Yeah,
the Diver. Yeah.
What I like I also picked the Akis first of all because I like the looks, but also because I have the tank is distinctly classic. Okay, you could say that the Tudor is also a modern, but it still has this two counter kind of classic. It looks like a chronograph. It's a classic round chronograph.
Thing really gives it a bit of a 1950s
somehow. And I think the Akis is a really modern more timeless design. And I just really like the dial, and I also know that they wear very well.
Yeah.
Build quality is great.
The new and improved ones as well. They have like more of a. Well, I think it depends on what movement is inside, but you get a micro adjust on the bracelet, that kind of thing. So no, the Aquis is a solid choice.
Yeah. So and then I have 200 euros left.
Perfect. So you can also lend.
The good the good thing is I just
making money.
Just learned that
and to turn a tidy profit here.
But I actually also want to spend that 200 euros because the Cartier comes on a black strap, which is nice. But
you're going to call your friends at
Classy.
I'm not. But I'm not the biggest fan. So I would definitely get a. Yeah, exactly. At APB, for 200, I would buy something.
Stingray. Purple Stingray.
Very dark blue. Maybe I think That's Stingray is out of budget, but there's probably a nice calf.
Rhinoceros.
They also have elephant. It's amazing.
No exotic leathers.
They do have elephant.
Yeah, they have elephants.
Yeah.
I would not buy that, to be honest.
There's a lot of elephants. We talked about that in another podcast. Remember that?
Yeah.
Botswana.
We didn't actually talk about it. We discussed it in depth after the podcast.
Oh,
let's not go there.
I was referring to Botswana because there was a lot of elephants. There was an elephant plague in Botswana. And people were really bothered by elephants.
Okay.
So if you think of that and then think of an elephant leather strap, it's not so bad. But only if it's sourced from Botswana.
Yeah.
But I would never get an elephant strap. Anyway, so my budget
I'll have kudu.
Okay.
I'll have kudu. Moser has kudu leather.
Really?
Yeah, they used to have kudu leather. Remember that?
No.
Oh,
The cheese watch. That's what I remember.
The cheese watch.
That was out of
more
budget.
impactful.
Okay,
cool.
watch.
Okay, so
out
that's also
that's
a solid. That's a solid 3 as well. I'm surprised you didn't have something Japanese. I'm surprised you didn't have a Grand Seiko in there.
I have one.
But you had one, so that would be no. But that's
I really thought about I thought about Grand Seiko, but I just couldn't fit it in, and I just
prices,
wanted to have some sort of diversity, and I wanted
Liar, pants on fire.
I feel like your Grand Seiko RJ, because it's one of the older references, it's kind of remained at a more familiar price point.
Yeah.
But some of the newer ones, especially the Evolution 9 stuff,
around
it gets
10K,
so expensive that you just
But beautiful.
It's great, but
stunning.
at the same time, it blows a 15K budget very
very rapidly.
Perfect. So my final choice is a dress watch.
Oh.
It is the Zin 903 ST2. It's not a dress watch. It's a chronograph.
The Neffy timer.
It's the Zinni timer.
The Zinni timer.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's the Laffy timer.
Yeah, but I really dig it. I think it gives you that sort of Navi timer look. You can't put a Navi timer into this kind of budget. Very much gives you the Navi timer look, and it's the kind of the old school Navi timer look.
But you're a Breitling collector.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't fit a Breitling in.
It's
sorry.
a sin.
It is a sin.
This is a sin.
Committed a sin. It was treason. No, but
much is
it is 3,250 if you get it on a strap. If you get it on a bracelet, again, it blows the budget. But I want it on a strap. I want it on a green canvas strap that they sell. Looks really good.
Yeah. How come that that Navi timer is so much more affordable?
Because the movement is
what is in here?
I don't know. Actually, yeah. Well, let's not go there because it might both be just roughly a Sellita.
I don't know. I don't know what's in the sin.
I think a Valjoux based, right? I can't recall.
Yeah,
or maybe just a Valjoux. Just a
used to be hand wound. It used to be Lemania.
No, but not anymore.
Not
it's
anymore.
an automatic chronograph. I think it might be. It might even be something Sellita. I don't know.
What are the dimensions
we'll find out
of this particular?
41 millimeters.
Oh, that's not too bad for.
No, that's a really good.
41 is a good size and thickness. I think. I don't know.
You're mean,
but I think it's around 15.
15,
probably. Yeah, it's a bit of a thick watch, but you get 200 meters of water resistance.
A niece ear,
which means nothing
for
to
a Navi timer.
Yeah,
but the one of the best looking Navi timers is to me was the Cosmonaut. Yeah. With the hand wound movement because it became so nice and slim.
They did a super cool reedition in 2017.
Yeah,
that was a cool one.
Super nice.
They should not have made it limited.
And I like the 24-hour timekeeping of the Cosmonaut. I think it's really cool. But anyway, this kind of scratches the itch of a Navi timer, but it's the Zin 903 ST2. And now another thing to consider. So it would be so I can either go with a small wave Seamaster, the small wave black Seamaster on the mesh strap, and the Longines Spirit Zulu Titanium GMT, and then the Zin 903 ST2, or I could get the other Omega Seamaster. That's assuming you guys give me a loan.
Completely lost there.
No, or it's the Pelagos FXD GMT with that black one, the black Omega Seamaster, and then the Zin 903 ST2. That's where we go $80.
Let's talk about my list a little bit longer.
Let's go back to yours. Anyway,
So in the end, what did you pick? Just a summary.
If I could, it goes $80 over budget. If not, then it would
forget about the $80. Just what did you pick?
It's the Omega Seamaster 300M
on the mesh
bracelet, the new one, small wave dial. Tudor Pelagos FXD GMT, Zin 903 ST2.
Okay.
And
do you have to pay shipping costs at Sin? Because there's no Sin dealer here in the Netherlands.
I can drive to Frankfurt. It's not that far
because that's for free.
We're not talking gas money, right? That's free.
Okay,
it's not free. But hey, no, that's my list.
Just in terms of brand experience and stuff, how much, and also because not just because it's a Sin, because they may make great watches, but especially when you pick a watch that has that Navitimer very specific Breitling look. How long are you going to enjoy it before thinking, I want the B on the dial? Do you think that is that plays?
I don't think that's a thing with Sin buyers. They want to have the 903.
But as a Breitling collector, buying
not
a Sin,
you are. Breitling. You have two
Breitlings.
I've been labeled a Breitling collector.
Yeah.
No, but it's. I have 2 Breitlings for now. Let's see how long that lasts. No, but so the thing is,
you have 0 Sins.
The Navitimer I would go for would be a 1960s model, like the 806. That's the one I would go for. So the issue is that doesn't fit this list.
No,
but you could get it for, well, maybe not for the Zin price, but a little bit more. You could get a decent one. But yeah, to answer your question, if these are my picks, these are my picks. I wouldn't be thinking about a real Navitimer. I would be happy with my Zin.
And what would be your, if you have 15K to spend on one watch, how much?
Yeah.
29 minutes to think about it?
I did not think about it at all. No, I think 15K. The thing is, I know some watches that are loosely around the 15K mark, but I'm not sure. So the Yachtmaster was one, which then I'm being told, I'm hearing in my ear that it goes over. Yeah, it goes over.
Yeah.
Damn it. I don't know. Maybe, how much
titanium IWC engineer? Oh, that's all.
I think that's also a little bit over.
That's 16.
That's also a little bit over. It's engineer money.
Engineer money.
I wouldn't go for a regular engineer in steel. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't go for engineer.
Yeah, I don't know. 15K. It's not often a price point that I'm looking at. Maybe how much are those Blancpain 50 fathoms? The
for
42 millimeter one.
15K.
15K? I'll take it. I think it's also slightly over, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought of a watch that I really, really like, and I can't fit it. I could put it on the list, but then, then
F91.
W. Casio. Oh. I'll sell you one for 15K.
It's a Grand Seiko. It's the Mist Flake. It's the full titanium gray, beautifully made.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Speedmaster Pilot and have a lot of money for candy left over.
Kenny would love that.
Yeah. She'd have 5K to play with. No, anyway. That's a lot of candy. You might get a stomach ache. Anyway, let's. I think we can we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, but I'm really happy with my list. I want to say that if I look at this list, I'm thinking,
I'm happy
wow,
for you.
Wow, I would definitely have fun with that. It's so diverse and different purposes. Definitely happy with it.
Probably then revisit the topic with a little bit more money at some point in the future.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And see what we do with 17K. No.
But also, I think my list would look quite different if we would go pre-owned.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. But
that could be another way.
Still would be a Speedmaster.
Redo this, do 15K pre-owned, or go 50K.
Yeah.
No, but I think 15K pre-owned is also nice.
Pre-owned also, but 50K is also nice.
We'll do it.
New date.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Sometime in the next couple.
New day date and a pre-owned Casio.
A new day date.
Perfect.
And a date with
That's
candy.
all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our comment of the week.
Yeah.
This is about our LVMH Watch Week episode. And HRM.H says, LVMH seems to be going all out. Releasing their pieces separate from the masses is also a smart move, I think.
It is. And some of the brands will also be there at Watches and Wonders.
Yeah.
But I was there, I don't know when this is being broadcast.
Some time ago.
Next week.
So 2 weeks ago, I was in Paris during the LVMH Watch Week. So they did they should have done an event in LA that was cancelled. So they did it in New York and one in Paris. So I was in Paris. And they also showed watches that were not shown to us before. So we didn't know about these during the podcast about LVMH Watch Week. But they showed me new tambours as well at Louis Vuitton.
Oh, yes.
For Watches and Wonders.
No, for for LVMH Watch Week.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And they didn't show it under embargo before.
Because they had the Tychos. They had the Tychos.
Spin
tambour.
Okay, yeah.
This is the regular tambour, and they showed a brown ceramic one with rose gold. And I saw it on display, and I thought, it's a bit feminine, but then I put it on the wrist, and it was quite awesome.
A brown ceramic
tambour. With integrated bracelet and like the rose gold links. It's so cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. It has a real.
They also did a full yellow gold one with an onyx dial. Super nice with baguettes and diamonds in the bezel. Awesome.
It's very Louis Vuitton.
Don't think it will fit a 50K budget.
They're having a lot of fun.
It's a cool watch.
No, but maybe by our next at our next budget challenge. Yeah. But they're having fun at the Fabrique du Temps. It seems.
Yeah,
cool stuff. Perfect. No, yeah, it's a strong move, and it will be interesting to see how much that if that impacts how much they then release at Watches and Wonders. I get the feeling it probably won't. I get the feeling at Watches and Wonders we'll see again a lot from Tag Heuer, a lot from all the other LVMH brands.
Tag, we saw a lot of stuff, but I think Hublot will come with something really cool.
Yeah,
I have to say, and I tried the Mecca 10.
Nice watch,
super nice on the wrist. It's really I know there's a lot of Hublot haters, but it wears really well, and the movement is quite nice as well. Impressive.
Yeah,
what they do.
Original, everything. Yeah, it's nice.
Excellent. Well, thanks guys for joining us for the 15K challenge, and of course, as always, let us know actually your 15K picks. How would you spend 15K on watches
or on candy?
And yeah, tell us your favorite.
That's a lot of Mars bars.
That's a lot of Mars bars. Exactly. Definitely getting a stomachache. Let us know your picks in the comments down below, and of course, join us again next week for another episode of Fratello Talks. See you then.